Welcome to the lesson, How Do Magnifiers Work? In this lesson, we're going to explore how objects look to the unaided eye and how they look when seen through a magnifier. Don't you think that some things can look very different when you see them up close or when they are magnified? Can you match each object with the close-up view in the bottom row? Drag a picture from the top row to its match in the bottom row.
All right, boys and girls, I want you to take a look at this picture right here. This is wood. If we were to look through a magnifying glass, which makes things appear closer, which one of these pictures down here looks like it would be a close-up picture of wood? Go ahead and put your finger on the wood and drag it down to the picture where you think it belongs. All right, now I'm going to do it. I think the wood looks like it belongs here. That's correct. We got the check mark. Go ahead and look at this coin. Which one of these pictures down here looks like a close-up view of the coin? Go ahead, put your finger on the coin and drag it to the correct picture. Did you choose this one? Good job. That is a close-up picture of the coin. What about this picture of a cat? Which one of these is the close-up of the cat? Put your finger on the cat and drag it to the correct one. Did you choose this one? Good job. That is the close-up picture of the cat. And our last picture is the key. And our last one over here, we can see that that's definitely...
Great job! You have a good eye for a magnified view. You might not know it, but you use your senses to learn about the world around you. For example, you might look, smell, taste, or even touch things to find out about something. We use our eyes to see, but our eyes can't see things that are very small or very far away. We can use tools to magnify something, or make it appear bigger and easier to see. One magnifying tool is a hand lens. Click the hand lens and drag it over the picture. What do you see when you look at the butterfly using the hand lens that you can't see without the hand lens?
All right, boys and
girls. Well, you can see it more clearly. Look at the butterfly's wings and its eyes.
All right, boys and girls, let's take the hand lens and let's move it over the butterfly's wings and the butterfly's eyes. We can see right here, looking at its wings, that, oh, I can see these little lines on the butterfly, and I can see up really close and see those colors and all these tiny little spots right here that I can't see when I'm just looking at it with my regular eyes.
In this lesson, you're going to use a hand lens to observe different things up close. Here's what you'll use: bowls of rocks, sand, soil, and salt. A hand lens. You'll be able to examine the contents of the bowls by dragging the hand lens over each bowl. A camera. And you'll be able to take a picture by clicking the camera icon.
All right, boys and girls, we are going to take the hand lens and move it over each bowl.
What do you think the soil in the bowl will look like up close? Click the picture that looks like soil when it is magnified.
All right, boys and girls, so we can see the soil over here. All of these are magnified pictures. Which one of these pictures do we think matches the soil over here? Go ahead and put your finger on it. Did you choose this one?
You'll find out later if you are right. Now you can start. Let's observe each of the bowls using the hand lens. First, move the hand lens over the rocks. Click here to take a picture of the magnified rocks. Your pictures will appear on the right of the screen. Make sure you look at everything: the rocks, the sand, the soil, and the salt, and take a picture of each one. How different did the soil and other things look when you looked at them with your eyes and with the hand lens? Here is what you thought the soil would look like under the hand lens.
We chose this one. We thought this is what the soil looked like when it was up close and magnified with the hand lens. Let's see if we were correct.
Think about how the hand lens helped you learn about sand and salt. Using what you learned, what do you think sugar would look like using a magnifier like a hand lens? Click your answer.
Boys and girls, do we think sugar would look like this up close? Or like this one? Or like this one? So remember, the magnifying glass just makes the sugar look bigger so that we can see all the little details in it. Put your finger on the one that you chose. I'm going to choose this one right here in the middle. I think this is the one that sugar is going to look like when it's magnified. Right here.
That's right. The hand lens helped you see details you couldn't see without magnification. A hand lens is just one kind of tool that magnifies things. Binoculars also help magnify, and a telescope is another magnifying tool. Look at this picture of the night sky. What do you see with just your eyes? Click the binoculars and telescope to see how the moon looks with each of these tools.
So boys and girls, this is what we see when we're looking at the night sky with our eyes. We can see the moon and we can see all the stars that are very small. If we use binoculars, this is what it's going to look like.
Binoculars help you see things that are far away. Here they help magnify the moon to make it clearer.
If we use a telescope, this is what it will look like.
Astronomers use telescopes to see things in space that are very far away. The more powerful the telescope, the bigger an object in the night sky appears, and the more details you can see. Think about what you observed with the telescope. How is a telescope like a hand lens?
Take a minute, boys and girls, and think about, how is the telescope the same as a hand lens? What do both of those things do? So, if you said that they both magnify things, you are correct. A telescope, a hand lens, and binoculars all magnify things and help it so we can see details close up of that image. All right, boys and girls, now that you know about magnification, go ahead and move on to your practice.